Can we talk about The Walking Dead, please?
Hit me.
This theme tune anymore.
This was awesome. No.
You're rubbish.
This was awesome, wasn't it, this week? So, episode 9, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. Because I had to find it.
Fences.
And it was very, very good. Don't you think it started like they were all kind of fresh? You could tell they'd been away for a bit and started refit. You could tell.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know if it was just a different
Because
director.
they haven't, because it's already been filmed and finished.
Yeah.
They don't stop halfway through when the mid-season breaks.
I think you could tell that the writers had a break or something. You could tell it started off on a different kind of. It was a bit lighter when it started. Honestly, it was. It was like they'd had this epiphany at the end of the last half of season.
Catherine was like, "I've no idea what's going on. Why is Daryl there?" It's like, because he fucking escaped at the end.
It was
of
the
the
greatest.
Daryl was dead.
The end was just amazing. And then
Barry.
But yeah, so
Barry, Daryl.
It was the other guy who died. Sorry,
not Barry. Glenn.
Don't talk about
Glenn and Abraham. Glenn with the eye.
Yeah.
Not Abraham.
So at the end of last time, they had this big, we're gonna do it. Negan's fucked, right? And it was like, the end, da-da, he's gonna get fucked up. And that was it then. So this time it was like, they've all kind of come to the conclusion now that Negan's lads have got to get sawn up and shot down. And yeah, it seemed a bit lighter to me. And then it started, and then obviously it kind of turned again. But they went to see Ezekiel, and they were like...
No, they went to Hilltop first.
Jesus turned around and he was like, guys,
Gregory
this is...
said
And they
no,
were all
no.
stood at the back. And he was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that he's got a tiger. Yeah, he's got a fucking tiger. It just seemed a bit lighter. They'd lighten the mood slightly.
I feel you.
It was good. It was welcome. It was a welcome...
It was fine.
It was...
What would you give it out
cool.
of 13?
13. It's fucking beauty.
It was a 10 or 11. There's been better episodes. There was one
Did you love it?
certain set piece which was probably about the
this
best thing they've ever
This
done.
is what you were talking about on WhatsApp.
It was outstanding.
It was possibly
really
one of
was
the greatest
outstanding.
scenes I've ever seen in The Walking
It was
Dead.
amazing.
And this
Really?
was
Wow.
so
It
they were
was
driving along
amazing.
this freeway, and so they'd barriered parts of it off with cars, but this was the Saviours,
which is
Negan's
Negan,
men,
yeah.
and they were like, "Oh shit!" They blocked it off.
Basically, they blocked it off to herd the walkers away from the off ramps to keep them on the freeway to keep them away from where their settlement is.
Right. Yeah.
But what they'd done is they'd put a rope across the road, right, like a big steel wire, and it had all these explosives rigged to it. So when the walkers went into it, obviously it just went boom and everything went.
out.
But obviously, our side, Alexandria, Rick and all his boys, they were like, we could take these explosives. So they started unclipping them all really, really delicately, didn't they?
Yeah.
But all these walkers started coming, this massive herd, and it was just like a crowd of walkers.
Yeah.
And things got a bit...
They moved some of the cars to get off the on ramp
Yeah.
to get these things, and they realised they had to put them back so the walkers didn't get off. So they were moving them back, and they got separated. So 3 of them went to move the cars back. Coral and some couple of others went to move the cars back, while Rick and Michonne stopped to take all the explosives.
Yeah.
So they were left with these 2 cars on either side of the freeway,
holding
with
this wire,
huge wire attached to each car,
steel wire, big chosty thing.
And then the walkers got too close, and they were going to get split up. So they decided they had to do something to stop them. So they both got into a car.
They hot-wired the cars
On either side, hot-wired them, and just drove at these walkers. And you saw it in this really wide angle, and it was like a clothesline, just killing all these walkers.
No.
It was fucking brilliant.
It was absolutely... It was so well done.
It was super. Just
and
slaughtering them.
But then there's shots of, like, obviously they've got to keep cars like that.
Yeah.
So, like, Rick's looking across just to make sure he's in line, and you can just see them all just getting mowed down, just completely halved, wasn't it? It was brilliant. It was like that scene in Ghost Ship. Do you remember that film Ghost Ship, where the wire and just split them all in half?
It was ace.
It was a proper brilliant scene.
Quite like
carnage. And then when they got out, they obviously just got absolutely arseholed with zombies and stuff. So they had to beat all them off. It was a brilliant, brilliant scene.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
and
wicked.
Ezekiel's tiger was in it as well.
Ezekiel's great. He's a good character.
Yeah.
He's refused to help him.
He has, but you know it's
refused
coming.
to. Hilltop, or Gregory, who's in charge at Hilltop, he's going to die.
He's definitely going to die.
He refused to help him. Ezekiel refused to help him. Because this is what they try to do. They try to get Hilltop, Alexandria, and the Kingdom to unite.
Yeah.
Because they'll have enough people. But they've both refused. Right at the end, they get ambushed by all these fucking women with guns.
Yep.
Who, Catherine was like, who are these people?
We kind of know
they were in it before.
Yep.
And there's just a picture of them stood in the middle of this circle of all these women with all these guns and weapons pointed at them, and Rick just smiles, and then it finishes
because he's never seen so much clunge in his life.
And they've met them before. You see, these women live in the wild. And they've lived there for
like
ages.
Amazonians.
They're just there's no men in it.
They haven't all got the boobs out and stuff. They're not like proper Africans.
And they've lived there for ages on their own, looking after themselves. So they're fucking hard as fuck.
Oh, they are.
Right.
And Rick's
so they're like battle women.
Fucking yes.
Yeah,
That already.
They are tooled up to the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine putting Carol in charge of that lot?
Yeah.
Oh my god, shit.
See
would go
that
down.
this is what will get her back. You see.
Yeah.
And
Do you think? But how did Rick know? Because Rosita was it Rosita?
It was Rosita and somebody else. It was that bloke, and he got killed. The black guy. Do you remember?
Yes.
They both went.
Yes. But was it? It was Rosita, wasn't it? I'm not
She'll
getting
have
it mixed
told
up with
him, won't
anybody
she?
else. But I don't think she did.
She
Or
will have
if,
done.
If she did, she didn't. It didn't show you. And what's happened to the priest? What's happened to him? He's like he had some kind of breakdown at the start of the episode.
And then vanished.
Raided everything out of the
Took
stores.
everything and left.
And it was like, where's he gone?
The boat.
And he's written boat.
The boat.
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 He wrote it in.
They canned the other
I'm
one
on a
yet.
boat.
He wrote it in
Who cares?
Sunderland.
Give a
Boat.
shit.
Who, Jimmy Nail?
It was absolutely beauty.
She's
from
lying.
start to finish. There's so much going on.
I don't want
So
nobody
much going on.
else.
When does it
And when he
finish again?
smiles, does he
love
know
you.
somebody? Is there somebody in that pack that he knows?
No, he must know of them and who they are. Or he's just
don't
seen
remember.
a load of fucking women
And thought-
tooled up to the nines and thinking, yeah,
He just got instant erection.
just got his cock out and said,
Just got an instant semi.
you can have this if.
I think if you tool up Carol and Michonne with that
Carol?
lot, shit's gonna go down. It is brilliant. It is brilliant. It was like all his Christmases came at once. He just saw it and thought, holy shit. But why did they come out of the woodwork? You know, they were kind of like off radar.
They must, unless they've heard,
Yeah, because they want the Saviour's dead more than
hang
anyone.
on, wasn't there someone from them who followed her back?
Halfway, wasn't it? I think
she go?
did someone take her back
I
to the
can't
bridge
remember. Something's happened
and
and he,
said,
he
"Don't
must
tell
know
anybody,"
who
because
they are.
that's the whole point. They don't want anything to do with the Saviours unless someone's going to go wipe them all out. So
Either way,
I don't know.
fuck it was really good.
It turns out Rosita's been having an affair with a couple of them and been going backwards and forwards. I think that's what it's going to be. Because she's on that side, isn't she? Well, she is. She's a lesbian.
HLA,
What's that?
hot lesbian action.
Oh, yeah. Every day. That's what's missing from The Walking Dead.
HLA,
Definitely.
fine.
Absolutely.
What about HGA?
No, there's quite a lot of that going on.
What's
Yeah.
HGA?
Hot gay action.
Well, there's Daryl for a
that covers
start.
both.
Daryl, he's gay. He's
Daryl's-
that bloke who got beat up.
Yeah.
Who had an argument with his nerd ginger boyfriend.
Yeah, he's a bit of a nerd.
He's a massive nerd.
What about
Nerd.
that young lad who's
Nerd.
friends with Ezekiel?
What about
He
him?
looks like a surf dude, doesn't he?
He's Morgan's mate, isn't he?
Yeah. Teaching him how to use a stick.
Seems like there's a lot of HGA.
Morgan's the right pussy. I had to kill him. I had no choice.
I
Fuck
know.
off, Morgan.
I quite like his character, but I do want him to go all badass again. And I think it's inevitable.
He's going to do eventually.
Yeah.
He's got to do.
What
So,
episode was this then? 13, did you say?
9.
9. How many's
It
in
was
the
the
season?
season. It was the mid-season.
So
after
there'll be,
first one back after the mid-season break.
so there'll be another 7.
And that's it.
8.
Because I think there'll be 16.
16. There'll be 16.
Yeah, so this was 9. So there'll be another.
You should watch it, Tim.
Has it got a third season yet?
Just jump in.
It's on 7.
Just jump in and watch the bit with the clothesline, and you'll go.
I might watch that bit.
Why I've
It
been
was
watching
really
this?
I'll watch on YouTube that.
Why have I not been watching this?
It was really good.
Is it better than season 2? Oh, God, season 2.
Well, if
Is
you get past season 2, it gets a lot better. From
Was that the slow one? Yeah, you've done the hard work. That's what you don't
Jesus
understand.
Christ,
Was that the one with
season two
Herschel
was
comes into it?
So
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they shoot
First,
fucking Coral gets shot. How many times is that cunt going to get shot before he dies? He got shot in season 2. He's only got one eye because he got shot.
He's only got one eye.
does he wear a pirate?
Patch. He wears an eye patch.
does
No,
he?
it's bandaged. And he always wears Rick's hat now.
Yep.
His sheriff's hat.
Negan likes to watch him take his eye patch off.
And give it a clean.
Likes to finger his eye hole.
It tickles.
So yeah, I was so impressed. And then I've finished Fortitude.
Have you?
Do you know
I
what?
haven't started that yet.
I really, really enjoyed series 2 of Fortitude. I really,
But
really did.
there's a
Yeah,
but.
there is
There's
a
a
but.
but.
There is a but. And I'm a little bit.
Might not watch it now.
There's always a but.
Yeah, I don't really want to say anything bad about it because I really, really enjoyed it. But it just seemed to end very quick. It was almost like the end 2 episodes. At the end of the second to last, the penultimate episode, these people came into it, and it was like, who are these guys? And at no point had it given you any idea. You knew there was somebody in the background running the whole thing, or kind of giving people, like they've put in a new governor. So at the start of the second,
Is it Arnie?
the governor,
No.
from
They can't
series
afford-
1.
They ran out of money with Stanley Tucci and what was that old man's called? Michael Gambon.
Yeah, that's him.
That's it. There's no stars in season 2.
And do you remember Christopher Eccleston was in it for like
Yes.
30 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's no one in season 2.
Yeah.
I bet you.
No, Dennis Quaid's in it, isn't he?
Oh my God,
Um,
Quaid.
And you will know the guy from who comes in as the governor. You'll
Was
know
Dennis
him.
Quaid
but he's
in
British.
Pandorum?
He was in Frequency.
Yeah, I think he was.
Pandorum was
Yeah.
good.
Was he in Pandora?
Yeah, I think he was.
Pandorum was really
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it was good, that.
Bit of an unheard,
Yeah.
but unseen gem is Pandorum.
Frequency
Just
was
watch
good.
it.
Yeah, well, Dennis Quaid's been off the
Quaid.
radar for a long time,
Yeah.
unless he's been doing some series.
Pandorum.
Pandorum,
He did
obviously,
that.
yeah.
It's a good film.
Yeah, it's
As
good.
far as I remember.
So at the start of it, Hilda Odegaard is still in charge.
Not Hilda.
Hilda, she's still in charge,
Yeah.
but obviously at the end of season
the
1,
sheriff
everything went
turned up
shit,
yet?
batshit crazy. Dan turns up at the end of the first episode, but he's not. He's not
I'm not surprised.
the same.
He shot his girlfriend.
He is not the same.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Well,
Yeah.
not his girlfriend.
And he's
well,
brilliant
somebody
in
he was
this
in love with.
in this series, by the way. He is brilliant.
I thought he was good in the
He
first one.
proper
yeah.
comes into it all of his own. But then this other guy comes in and goes, right, Oslo have told me, Hilda, that you're out on your ear. Sorry about that. I'm going to take over.
Oh, we're not going to spoil it. 'cause I'm
No,
probably
I'm
gonna
not.
watch it.
And there's like, he's getting instructions from elsewhere. And the penultimate episode, they kind of come into it really quick, and it doesn't really tell you where they've come from or what's going on. And it's just a bit rushed. The ending was just a bit rushed. But it's very good. Very
They
good
always have to
series.
ruin it, don't they, at the
I think,
end?
yeah, I think they'll get a season 3.
Oh, 100%.
They run out of ideas. It feels like they run out of ideas.
Or they try
They
and
don't know how to finish
sometimes
this.
7 episodes.
What I want to
is it
do
7?
is finish this, but I want to finish it on a cliffhanger, so it might get a season 3.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to do it.
You know when...
See, that was the
It
best
was
thing
so
about
much
that was the best
better.
thing about The Exorcist, because it just finished. They
Yeah.
don't have to do any more if they don't want.
It's been
Yeah.
renewed, though.
Yeah, it
Has
has.
It's just been
Well,
renewed,
they were talking
yeah.
about it, but they were saying it will probably be more about Father Marco and the other fella going off and doing
Yeah,
exorcisms.
that's the only way they can really do it.
Like he was at the start
Yeah.
when he was in Africa and going around and doing his stuff.
Yeah.
Like I suppose like Father Karras did in the original film.
Yeah,
He wasn't the. They got him in, didn't they?
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be hopefully.
Yeah.
But then again, will it be just like Preacher because they're on the road, aren't they?
Yes.
On the road again.
Yeah, they are.
Did you watch
Yeah.
Preacher?
I think
Tim.
no.
You should have watched that. That was good.
Preacher was excellent.
That was really good.
See if it gets
Excellent.
season 3.
That wasn't boring.
No, just watch it. It's brilliant. It's funny.
Is it?
It's
What's the guy in it called? Dominic, not Dominic.
Yeah,
Is
Dominic.
Diamond?
I want to say Cooper.
Yeah.
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 It's
I
the
might watch
vampire.
it.
He's ace.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
The Irish vampire
He is.
is brilliant.
But no, Fortitude Series 2. God,
You'd like
it's
it's from a
brilliant.
comic.
Yeah.
Or a graphic
I saw
novel.
the trailer for it. Looked pretty good.
It's loads
Jeez,
better
watch
than
the,
Series
just
1.
Mm.
episode 1 of Preacher and then tell me that
Yeah.
you're not hooked on it.
Yeah.
'Cause
How many episodes is it?
10. Nothing. There's no. Everything in the whole world happens in episode 1.
If you can get through Fortitude Series 1,
Yeah.
you'll love Series 2. You'll love it. It's so much better.
Oh, I'll give it a go.
It's like they've learned, I said
Eventually.
last week, it's like they've learnt from the mistakes
Yeah.
and read all the feedback
Yeah.
and gone, it can't be that slow because it had so much going for it.
Yeah.
But maybe it is this big story that they're going to rope into one more series or 2 more series.
Yeah.
And they've got it planned out. And maybe
yeah.
it was a slow starter, and as one series, it didn't really work that
Yeah.
well. Although it had its moments, didn't it?
Yeah, it did have its moments. Yeah, it was quite intriguing, wasn't it, what was going
The
on?
guy who plays Dan is just brilliant in it.
Right, Dan.
He is awesome, and he looks so fucking cool as well.
I might watch
It's
it.
awesome. Honestly, you should.
Might
Just
give
give
it
it
a
a
go.
couple of episodes. You'll
Yeah.
like it.
Hopefully now things are a bit more settled. I'll have a bit of time. So I've
Yeah.
not watched anything.
No.
Really.
No, I haven't really watched it.
There's nothing really grabbed since The Exorcist. There's nothing really grabbed me that I think
No.
I really want to watch
Expanse,
this.
That's good.
Like I said, I watched the Moorside, which was it was just a 2-part drama. Filmed around here, which was weird again.
We've got the second one to watch.
The
first
yeah.
one were alright.
Obviously, you know the story. It's about Shannon Matthews. We thought at the time got abducted. Real life, obviously story, real life, and it turned out that she wasn't abducted at all. She'd just been taken by her
She had been abducted.
uncle. Yeah, she had, but by her own mother and her uncle, and they drugged her and put her under a bed. No, it was her uncle.
It was the
kind
uncle of
her-
the mother's boyfriend.
Yes, that's it. Craig.
Weird.
So the boyfriend who knew nothing about it at all, but he got arrested because they found loads of child porn on his computer.
On his computer, yeah. True story.
Which is nice.
Um,
yeah, it's a true story.
So yeah, it was very well done. It was well acted as well.
It were alright.
Yeah.
It were fine.
2 parts.
Yeah.
Just 2 parts. That's all it was.
It was fine.
Again, quite rushed.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot more to the story, and I think it's because it's happened in our
Gotta
lifetime.
Be careful with stuff like that.
Yeah, you have big time. They didn't
And
want it
there were-
made.
You see, there were a lot of stuff that came out of that. You see, she'll be just turning into a teenager now.
Yes,
that
I
girl.
know. Yeah.
And there was a lot of stuff that came out of that.
No, she's 18 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit adulthood. So, but there'll be a lot of stuff out of that touched nerves with like Madeline McCann and stuff. So you've got to be
Yeah.
careful
Yeah.
because that's still ongoing.
I know. Well, they brought her name into it a couple of
Exactly.
times.
You've got to be careful
And-
with stuff like
but they're
that.
gonna, because it's a real thing. It's a true story.
Yeah, yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
if it wasn't, they could have just, I don't know, put a fake name in or whatever. But yeah, it was good. But it was, again, everybody said it was quite rushed. But then people who
Is
were
it a BBC thing?
within the
Yeah.
story didn't want it made in the first place. They couldn't actually film it on the Moorside because the
No, it was filmed in
it's
Halifax.
heated and stuff. Yeah, Halifax and Wyke and places
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
It was actually in like Dewsbury or
Yeah.
Wakefield or somewhere, wasn't it? So.
Oh, there was a scene in Belden too.
Mother?
I saw it, yes. Like my mother. Oh, I know where that is.
Huh? Huh?
She used to watch Heartbeat, and it was like Heartbeat
With-
shit.
what do you call
Yeah,
it,
but I
Nick?
know where it's filmed. God.
Berry.
Berry.
All right.
Every loser wins, Nick.
Not him.
Every loser wins.
What
Yeah.
he's doing now.
But no, I want some good TV back. So I don't know when The Exorcist coming back.
No, it won't
This
be till
summer,
end of
I
year,
went
will it?
there, yeah.
But obviously Walking Dead's back, so I'm chuffed to bits with that. And I'm sure there's going to be a few
Why
more
don't you
bits
watch
and bobs
Game of
I need to
Thrones?
watch.
That'll be on soon.
I know.
You could watch 4 seasons before 5 stars.
It's not.
I
It's
could
not his
binge
thing, is it?
Some of it,
What?
couldn't I?
It's not his thing. He won't like it.
I don't think it is, but then
He'd have watched it by now.
But then I bet there's a certain episode
yeah.
that'll drag me in.
There's quite a
It's like
few.
we said to Tim about The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You've done the hard work with Walking Dead.
Season 2, episode 8.
Just downloading it. Such
So there you go. Is
That's
that
the
is
one
that
that
the
should
wedding
drag you in,
or
the Red
whatever it is?
Wedding,
There
yeah.
you go. Yeah, I've heard a lot about
But
that.
then
I
again,
can-
the last episode of season 1, where they behead
Mr. Bean.
Bean.
Eddard Stark,
Yeah.
then that should drag you in. It's amazing. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's well written. It's well acted.
Yeah, it's
I
good
just
budget.
think the budget's brilliant. I
Yeah.
think it's ace. There's plenty
Take the
of
time
people
with
you
it.
know in it.
Again, I think I'm gonna have to binge it.
It's
Yeah.
violent.
And
I need
did you
to
hear
watch it
about?
again.
Did you hear about Better Call Saul?
No.
So
canned
no. They've just finished filming season
won't do.
3, and Aaron Paul was on at the Ellen Show of all things. I only read about this. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And I think he's in The Path, which is on Amazon Prime, which I've
Yeah.
not seen at all.
Seen episode 1.
Is it good?
I told you about it.
Yeah, I
You
remember.
didn't
It's,
listen.
it's like a
I
cult.
told
innit?
you about it 3 weeks in a row,
I love
and you
Aaron
still
Paul.
wouldn't.
What's it called?
The Path. It's Aaron Paul and Hugh Dancy. It's about a cult.
I might watch it. I might give it a whirl. And so he was on. I'm assuming promoting that, unless he's in another film somewhere.
Yeah.
And there was.
Path has been out for ages.
Yeah, it's on season 2, isn't it? I think. Yeah.
I've still got the Man in the High Castle.
And he was saying, "We've wrapped Better Call Saul," and she went, "What do you mean, we've wrapped it?" And he went, "Oh, well, I've heard that they've wrapped it." So everybody's gone, "Whoa, hang on, Pinkman's going to be in.
All right.
Pinkman's going to be featured in it." So
Because he knew Saul before. Didn't he?
yeah,
That's how it
was
came
that
out.
last summer? That was.
Yeah,
It seemed like
it
a
will have
long
been.
time ago. So that's been. I mean,
Yeah.
God, that's been a long time
Yeah, it
coming.
will.
But then, they might really want to get it right.
I didn't gel with it. Better Call Saul. I watched the first season. It just didn't grab me.
You just got to see the humour in it, and it just made me chuckle.
I think it's like Breaking Bad. Though it took me a while to warm up to that, but once you're into it, it was superb.
Yeah, I was hooked on Better Call Saul as well. I was absolutely hooked on it.
I might.
All the Tuco and stuff like that coming into it as well. It just helped.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. I thought
I
it
might
was
give
ace.
it another go, and it's give us a bit more
Give
to
it
binge.
a whirl.
bit more to binge.
Although I
on.
hated his brother.
Yeah.
I came to despise him actually.
Maybe he won't be in it.
Maybe. Chuck. He did my fucking head in.
Yeah,
But I thought his
Dirty Chuck.
girlfriend. I thought she was really, really funny. I can't even remember her name.
I can't either.
I thought she was really good.
It was good. You should watch it.
Yeah, it was all right, but it just didn't. It wasn't enough there to grab me. I think, but that's probably a problem with just there's not enough to. Because I like to watch
I
a
don't know
lot.
what you want in a fucking TV
Yeah,
program.
you see, I'm quite particular with TV.
But you see, the thing is, you've
I'll-
watched fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And Breaking Bad season 1 was one of the hardest things I've ever
Yeah,
had
but
to watch.
I
in
only
my
kept watching
life.
because Rob said it got brilliant. So
But we've told you time and time again that The Walking Dead
no,
gets
but it's-
brilliant
the
after
thing with
2.
The Walking Dead, it's the zombies. They're just so.
Not about the
say
zombies.
the
It's
Z
not
word.
No, I
about
just
the
can't get
zombies.
past the zombies. They're just so dull.
Can't say the Z word in.
They're too much for me. Zombies have just been far too done for me. It's just something I can't get past.
It's not about the zombies. You're missing the point.
It's
Timothy.
not
You're
about-
missing the
I know
point.
it's about the survival, but I'm just not interested.
It really is. In fact, there was a line.
I just don't care
But
about
you
them.
watch
I don't
fucking
care about
shit
the
like
characters.
fucking Firefly and The Expanse.
But the Expanse is great. But it's just that's what I like. It's the sci-fi part of it I like.
They keep saying in The Walking Dead, don't they, that
But
the
you watch
zombies
Game of
aren't
Thrones.
a threat anymore,
Yeah,
really.
but
There's
there's
a
no
zombie
zombies
in that.
not
Well,
really.
there is. Mountain's a zombie.
Yeah, but the Game of Thrones is just so well done. It's just something about The Walking Dead.
Look at Rob, he's preparing. Look.
I'm getting quiz ready.
When that second season of the Game of Thrones, right, I must say it was shit. That first 6 episodes were fucking terrible.
It
The
was.
writing, the direction.
It was fine.
I was sat there going, my God,
Look at you.
terrible.
Oh, this is fucking awful. You've just sat and watched all 4 Superman films.
I didn't watch the 4th one.
But all right, you watched the other 3, which is shit.
Yeah, 3's pretty bad. Richard Pryor, isn't it?
Come on, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
For
Yes, he
fuck's
is.
sake.
No,
Some
but
of the
I mean-
shit that you lot
Yeah,
go on about.
well,
You'll sit and watch an
yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger film. But some of the greatest telly in the world you won't watch. Oh, the writing's fucking dreadful. Yeah, because
sometimes now-
fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger is grade A
TV
quality.
it was
You
just that
are a
first-
fucking snob. You're a fucking TV snob.
TV's better than film now.
He's a fucking snob.
I wouldn't say
And
so. I
hate
mean, I
it.
watched Babylon 5 and
Pisses
stuff.
me-
That's fucking
Exactly.
terrible.
You'll sit and watch seasons of Stargate.
Oh, I love Stargate.
Fuck you.
You see, I don't think I'd get on with The Expanse.
No.
Fuck you.
It's
tried
quite
it.
political, is The Expanse? Well, it was the first season.
I just think certain things like that, because they've got to be on this huge budget, and
Yeah.
they're clearly not.
It's
And
not
it
bad
does
as
look
the
cheap.
yeah. It's not bad as The Expanse. It's got a bit more this season.
Fucking TV snob.
I'll tell you what, I do want to watch.
There's no
'cause I saw a
spaceships in it.
trailer.
I'm not watching
Yeah.
it. Watch a
It's pretty
rerun of
much right.
Space Precinct then.
Space Precinct.
Fuck.
Can watch that.
Fucking
I remember that.
Thunderbirds.
The original.
What about DSV
Either. Yeah, DSV.
with Brody in it?
And the
from-
dolphin.
Sequest.
Iron Fist looks quite good.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
It looks quite good. Is that going to be on Netflix?
Yeah,
Because it's
Netflix
Marvel,
original.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It ties in with all Cage
Yeah,
and
I
Jessica
thought it
Jones.
did.
and stuff.
Can someone
Daredevil.
find out what Legion's about? Because I
Legion.
don't know whether.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know
actually.
whether I
Yeah.
think it looks good or whether it looks fucking terrible.
DC.
It's on Fox. No.
Oh God, is it?
No, it's not. Right, okay.
I don't even know what it's supposed to be about.
Let's have a find out. I saw that the other day and I was thinking,
And people
Yeah,
went.
I thought that. It piqued my
Yeah.
interest slightly. What's this?
People
Legion,
went,
based on
um,
Marvel Comics by Chris Claremont,
That's Marvel.
is a
Thought it was
story
DC.
of David Haller, a troubled young man who may not be human. It gets 9 out of 10. Diagnosed as schizophrenic as a child, David has been in and out of psychiatric hospitals for years.
Oh no, I can't watch that.
In his
It'll
early
annoy
20s
me.
and free again, David loses himself in rhythm of structured regime of life.
Homefront, you
Blah, blah,
see. Homeland.
Homeland.
Sorry. That annoyed me because in season 1 it tells you that she's fucking got like schizophrenia or
Yeah.
whatever. But she works for the counter-terrorism unit of the FBI, and I was just like, right, I'm done, because there's no
Homeland.
way
CIA.
there's someone who's got a mental health problem, especially schizophrenia, would do that.
Well, I actually think they brought that up, didn't
It
they?
annoyed me.
Because was it season 2 where they?
I
Didn't get that
She
far.
was
And I
hiding
don't really
it from
like
them.
him either. Damien fucking arsemouth.
I watched
that-
the first season and a bit of the second, but it kind of lost it in the second season.
I follow a thing on Twitter called Shit Reviews.
Will anyone be watching the
And that
new
was brilliant.
24
No,
Legacy?
no.
Nah.
Right. The Grammys will be happy, won't they? Because he's black. So
Oh well, there you go.
I got bored of 24, like you were saying.
I got
it's just
so bored of
repetitive,
24.
wasn't it? It was good at the time. It was quite cool when it first came
What
out.
was? Who was the girl in it? What was it? Alicia Cuthbert.
Yeah, that's it.
And you've got was that her?
I think it was, wasn't it?
And you've got to understand it's meant to be
can only get
over
kidnapped so
24
many times.
hours, yeah. And she gets kidnapped twice in a day, and he never took a shit that day either, which is bad for your body. You shouldn't ever go that long without going at least for a piss, and he never
It's
did.
bad for you, that.
I don't
Very
believe he did
bad.
anyway. He never stopped for a burrito or anything.
Not KFC.
A burrito.